with LayShidell.com. After 3 months in the network marketing, it was clear to me that I needed more training because I was experiencing most of the common problems that you might be experiencing if you are in this industry too. What I found myself, I was spamming people, of course, because I didn't know better, and that's part of the company I was with. Taught not to spam, but they didn't teach exactly what that looked like. What don't you do exactly in order not to spam? And so I was kind of doing it indirectly. I was putting the posts out there, but I wasn't putting my links. I would go and put the link into the comments later, which is a method that is effective for using and not getting booted off of Facebook or put into Facebook jail. Anyhow, because of this, I learned this 6-step process through a paid training course that I took. And from there, I took that and developed my own, the same training, the same methodology in my own words. And that's what I use and teach now to get more customers and therefore more sales. Before we can begin the 6 steps, there are 2 precursory steps that are actually necessary before we learn the 6 steps themselves. And the precursory steps are: 1, who is your target audience? We've got to figure out exactly who they are. It's not enough to just think that it's basically everybody that's out there, because that's usually not true. Most products or services are most effectively uh, targeted to specific people, because those are the people that want what you have to offer. And then we're also going to talk about branding you. And this is about separating yourself from the company that you're representing. It's really important to establish you as a network marketer. And then you can introduce what it is you do. But then if you change companies, you change businesses, whatever it is you do, you've got a following because they're following you, not just because they're following the company and the products that you're carrying with the business that you're in now. And so that's another aspect that we will cover. And then we'll go on to the 6 steps themselves. And the first of those steps would be to create content. How do you do it? What kind of sources might you find to create content? Then we move on to how to capture prospects, where you might capture them, and then what do you do with them once you have them? You might want to put them in some kind of hub or a community where you can interact with these people on a regular basis. Then you need to connect, and we'll go through a process about talking to you about steps that you can use to actually connect with people. And then you need to comment and engage. You need a process where you do that regularly based on the content that you're creating and exposing your audience to. You also need to comment and engage them. And then you need to communicate. You need to talk to them one-on-one. You need to find out what are their needs. You need to find out what are their problem areas. And you need to find out whether or not you are a match to help them. And then the last piece would be is if they are a match to what you offer, how do you close them? How do you go through that process? So these are the things that I'll be bringing to you in this training. We'll cover it in the next 8 days. I'll just cover each one of the 6 steps and the 2 precursory steps, and that will complete and conclude our training. Thank you much for spending time with me today. I know you could be anywhere you chose to be. I appreciate you being with me. Thanks again. Bye-bye.